Hey folks, welcome back to MegaMek. Okay, in the last episode, I kind of like left it in a bit of a hurry because I had a bit of a problem with my throat. So I think I kind of jumped out of that battle a little bit kind of suddenly, and I didn't go through the end game stuff. I will show you that in the next mission so that you can see how that looks. But basically, you just kind of accept what's happened. How MegaMek reports the game ended, essentially, and then you make a few decisions like, what do you want to salvage? Just so that you know, let's just go to the TOE, sorry, the briefing room, and we actually, it actually tells you what happened. So we completed these contract, we got one scenario victory point, we won all the objectives, we made sure that our attached ally survived, so that was good, and we did get some damage. So our archer is a little bit wrecked, basically. We didn't lose any components apart from we got a damaged LRM-20. Now I can't remember if this is completely destroyed or not. Let me just check. I think that red means it's attached. Let's just have a quick look in the repair bay. Also, we did salvage a rifleman. I spent my 70% salvage rights on salvaging this rifleman, and this might, it's inoperable at the moment. We might be able to get it working. The arch is heavily damaged, the Ossold's got some moderate damage, and so has the Warhammer. The rest of them are classed as undamaged. Now they've got some armor damage which we'll be able to fix. The way that the repairs work in this game it's kind of interesting. I'm not perfect, I'm not 100% up on it because I haven't read all the rules, to be honest with you, but I know how to get it working. Now you can make the repairs quite simple in this game, or you can make it as kind of complicated depending on the rule settings that you use. But in this case, I've decided just to kind of leave it on the default. We can use like the mass repair and salvage rules. Basically speaking, you've got a bunch of mechs, mech techs, and they've all got a certain amount of minutes that they can work in a day. And you pick a job, and then you pick that mech tech to do the job. Now there is some skill in figuring out which mech tech you want to be doing which jobs, because it's possible to bodge the job and actually damage components. You can actually damage your critical components in your mech if you don't do it right. And also, if you're trying to fix or replace a component with, say, a green level tech, and he can't do it, then you might find that he can't actually, no green level tech can do it. After that, you're going to have to try with a regular and then kind of go up that way. So having a decent set of mech techs is really, really important. Let's go to the critical thing we need to do. Captain Tiandung Ghazi, also known as Eastwood, is wounded. He's got a bruise on his chest and he's got a laceration on his somewhere. Let's just have a look. So he's got a laceration on his head, and these are going to take 4 and 6 days respectively to heal. So we're going to go to the infirmary, and we've got one doctor, Corporal K Yong Wei, and he's got 4 medics working for him as well. So he's the doctor. He's got some nurses too, and we're going to assign that guy, Eastwood. We're also going to assign Seeley. Now Seeley has an injury too. Just assign her. She's got a bruise on her left leg, and then we've got the prisoner that I took a prisoner as well. I can't remember who he was which one he was piloting now, but we picked up pilots, and this is Jared Carlson. He's injured too. Now I think he's going to be willing to defect. We can have a look at him and just see if we can. Let's go to our, where are we? Janet Harper. No, this is Mech Warriors. Let's go to prisoners. Okay, so he's a veteran mech warrior, and he's actually really good. We definitely want to recruit him. So you can recruit them. Look, in this game, it's set up so that you can automatically recruit everyone. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to wait a few days, because we've got to talk this guy around, right? He's a pirate. We need to talk him around to see, he's got to talk to the captain. We've got to kind of convince him that working for us is going to be better than working for the pirates. Now we can actually... we can either free him or we can ransom him. If you click ransom, look, we'll get 75,000 sea bills. Now this is a good pilot. Like piloting 3 gunnery 3, he's going to be a really good pilot. So he's a vet. So we really want to get this guy on our side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just roll some dice, basically, and I'm going to give him let's say every week. Yeah, that might be an idea. So like every week that we go through, we're going to knock off like a one of the numbers on the dice. So if we say we'll start at 10 on a 2d6. Now we've actually got some GM tools here, so we can where are we? Oops. Yeah, that is right. Where's the dice rolling? Here we go. Look, so we can roll the dice. So let's say we're going to be rolling 2d6, and we need a 10 or more in order for him to join us. So let's roll today, and then what we'll do is we'll wait another week, and then we'll try again with a 9. So let's see if we can. What we'll do is he's going to basically be chatting away to the people who've rescued him. Now, obviously, if we get the 10, it's kind of like he's realised that this mercenary company might actually be for him. So let's see what we can get. So yeah, we're going to do one roll of 2 dice, 2d6. Okay, we got a 7, so we failed that time. So he's going to stay a prisoner for a bit, but I'm going to hang on to him, and yeah, we'll see if we can talk him round. So I'm just going to put a little note in here. This is going to be, oh, that's my Archaon campaign. That's not quite right, is it? There we are. Oh, by the way, you might have noticed I had a complaint about the size of the font, and that's because I don't think in MekHQ you can change the UI scaling yet. So I've just changed the desktop resolution up. As a consequence, that's going to make everything look a bit more fuzzy compared to what you might be used to with my videos, because I usually record on 1440. But I think for the time being, this is a good compromise, and hopefully you guys can, it'll make it so that you can actually read this text easier until we can figure out a way to actually, change the UI scaling. I hope that there's a way to do that, and if there isn't, I've asked a question on the Discord, but if there isn't, I'm going to put in a request for them to do that, because UI scaling is really, really important in in these games, and I know that it's not a trivial feature to add in a Java game actually. So I know that it's probably a bit of a ball ache for them to do, but I think it would be really helpful, because these high resolution monitors are becoming more and more common. I think a lot of people have got them now. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the game. So I'm going to put a little note just so that Jared Carlson... let's just remove that note. Oh yeah, and I have to remember to credit the guy for the music. So let's... prisoner Jared Carlson. Check for recruitment. Now, by the way, I don't know if this is in any way thematic to how Battletech works. As I said, I'm not really that up on the lore. Like, I've read a load of the lore, but I don't know it off by heart, and I forget stuff because I've got a poor memory and that kind of thing. So, if any of you know a reason why this definitely would not happen, please let me know. Check through. So, what day will this be on? 7 days from then will be the 13th. So, check on the 15th, I guess. So, we'll check on the day after 15th. 15th of July, and then 9 to succeed. 2d6. All right. Okay, so let's see if we can get this guy. I'd like to get him into, it's going to be a matter of time. We're going to keep him a prisoner until he agrees. So it might take a long time for him to to come around, but he will be a very, very good character. But I don't just want to take him straight away because I feel like that'll be cheating. Okay, so Corporal K Young Y is going to be looking after all 3 of these injured people. Now we need to have a look at the damage that we've got. So our Bravo Lance, yeah, Celia was wounded. Yeah, with these guys, how did she get wounded again? Did she get a head hit? No, I don't actually remember. She might have fallen, or she was punched. I can't remember now. Yeah, the Griffin's completely unharmed. The Phoenix Hawk is okay. Okay, so the Hunchback actually took some damage, but yeah, this is it's in completely armor, so this is relatively easy to fix. What we want to do is, I think I'm going to we go to the briefing room. I'm actually going to remove Alpha Lance from fight. I'm going to put them into, I'll just put them into training. Yeah, so we're still fulfilling our contract of having 2 here. I might actually put these guys, the Charlie Lance, into Scout. Now, I don't remember what each one of these ones does actually. I'm trying to remember what each... I might actually have to look this up. It's not really that important at the moment. But for the time being, we need to go to the repair bay. So we've got the rifleman. This is inoperable. Let's just leave this for the time being. This is going to take a lot of work to get working if we can get it done. Yeah, we're going to need a head for it for a start, and it's missing a whole bunch of components. We'll start with the archer. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll start with just getting the armor replaced. So what we want to do is we want to find a green mech tech. Here we've got Corporal Yoritomo Burshek here. He's new on the job. He's got some experience, but he's relatively new. He's a green tech. So let's get him reloading and replacing armor. Now, these are relatively easy jobs. So let's just get this guy doing this task. It's going to take him 15 minutes just to do that armor. And we'll get... can you get him to do both? Yeah, it looks like he can. Okay. He tried to fix the armor. He needed a 5 and he rolled a 3, so he failed. Let's try that one again. Okay, he did it that time. He needed a 5, rolled an 8. There we go. Okay. So that's that one fixed. So now we go to the Phoenix Hawk. It just needs reloading. So again, we'll just get the green guy just doing all the basic jobs. I'm going to do this manually because I kind of like to see what's going on. Now, obviously, if it gets really onerous, then we'll just stop doing that. Now, yeah, Hunchback needs we don't have any ammo. Uh-oh. We're going to have to order some ammo. So let's have a look at the parts acquisition. This is the stuff that it's saying that we need to order. Now, we actually came on... This is bad. We actually came on this mission without any ammunition. So I thought that the game generated you a bunch of ammunition, but it obviously didn't. So we need to go through and order all the... order a bunch of ammunition. So let's go to order all. Let's order one. So it's we need an AC5. We've lost an AC5 for the rifleman. We need to order an AC20 ammo. We need some mech sensors for the rifleman, and we need a mech head, 60 tons, which comes with sensor and life support. And yeah, that's for the rifleman too. So most of this stuff's for the rifleman. Okay. Now what happens is when you set something to be ordered, it adds it to the procurement list here in the command center. So you can see that these are parts. It tells you how much these cost, and you can see that it actually costs money for everything that you order. So and now the target means we need to roll a 3 or more to find it, because I think we've got... Let's just go to our admin. Administrators. So we've probably got a decent administrator. Administration 8, 5, and 4. Okay. So the logistical... this is... we've got... This guy's not that good. He's got 8+. Kind of crappy. We got the admin command. She's a lot better. Violetta Hyder. So she's the admin command. The command admin. I wonder if it's her that's making the rolls then. I guess so. Let me just... I'm not sure. It will tell you anyway. When we roll the turn the next day, it will tell you who's trying to make these... we're trying to make these acquisitions and then if they succeed, it'll tell you how long it's going to take for those to come in. So you've got to be really careful about damage in this game, because you can actually, if you take a lot of damage and then you've got like a bunch of missions to do, it can be very, very difficult to recover from. This is why it's kind of a nice little management game as well, Battletech. It's just really cool. All right, Hunchback. So yeah, we've just got some bits of armor to fix. Again, we'll get the green guy doing this. Okay, you fix the armor there and there. Okay, now we got no ammunition to reload the Hunchback, so we'll just switch. We'll go back to... Oh, I was using the elite tech there, actually. I wasn't being careful enough. This guy's just replacing a whole bunch of easy stuff. Automatic success. Okay, and then we just can't reload the AC-10 because we've got no ammo. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to purchase more. So let's go to purchase parts, and we need to find AC-20 ammo. Yeah, and I'm actually going to buy. We're going to buy in bulk. Let's get like 5 of those. But let's get 10. We'll get 9 because we've ordered one already. So let's just put another one in. Okay. So you'll see that now that's gone to AC-20, and we've actually gone for 10, and we need to do this as well. I wonder if we can... Yeah, let's just change these. I wonder if you can change that order. No, you can't. Okay, hold on. You can increase or decrease the quantity with left or right arrows. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, nice little thing there. So, do we want to spare AC5? We've got plenty of cash. Or I think not though. Let's just. It is helpful to have spare items that are likely to get damaged. Yeah, let's get another one in. Yeah, we'll just get a whole bunch of ammo for the AC-20. Now this is quite a lot. I mean, that's going to be that's 1 million C bills for the AC-20 ammo. No, it isn't. Sorry, it's here's the total cost. It's 100,000. So, yeah, not too bad. We might also want to go through the rest of the mechs if we're being really diligent, and we'd try to acquire components for all of the kind of replacements for everything on our roster. Okay, let's go back to the repair bay. So the Hunchback we've done the Orion. Griffin just needs a reload. Let's get that guy doing that again. Okay. Now the Warhammer. I'm going to take this out of these guys out of. Oh, do they want to be in the field without their weapons? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. But no, so basically the field workshop gives you you get a bonus for being in a workshop when you're trying to repair stuff. I think you get less of a penalty actually is how it works. But if you're actually on a place where you've actually got a transport bay or a maintenance facility or even a factory, then you can repair stuff a lot more easily. Okay, the Warhammer, again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mass repair salvage this one. So let's just go to the Warhammer. We're just going to repair salvage armor and ammo. There we go. That should have done most of that. Okay, he's still got some. Oh, I see what happened. So the guy who was assigned to do that, he is still working on this, so he's going to carry on it tomorrow. 90 minutes scheduled. Let's get somebody to repair the left leg. I might get one of the better tech, one of the regular techs doing this job. Regular difficulty +1, and sorry, he's a regular mech tech, so he gets 6 base roll, then +0 difficulty +1 field workshop. Okay, so it's going to be a 7 or more. Okay, he fixed it. Now when they do that, by the way, they get a chance to get an experience as well. So these guys will also level up, and when they've got enough points, then you can actually give them more extra skills, and they can become better mech techs. Everything in this game can level up. I'm going to do the same thing with the Ossol and the Archer, and just see what we can get automatically repaired and salvaged. Now you might find that we have to remove. I'm just going to put all these on. There we go. Let's just have a look what happened here. So yeah, these the mech techs are kind of running out of time. Let's get the Ossol at least back up. So looks like it didn't completely do all these tasks. Yeah, I think these guys might be saving those for the maintenance. But we should get these fixed. Okay, getting some decent rolls here. So yeah, okay, that's good. The Ossol's pretty much fixed. Then we've just got the Archer to do. All of this is going to be on working tomorrow. Now we've got some salvage. So we've got this inoperable rifleman, and yeah, I think we can start doing this. So if we go to the rifleman, oops, sorry, hit the wrong button there. Let's go to mass repair and salvage, and we'll go to the. We're going to try and repair and salvage everything. We want to make the minimums regular. You can probably do. There's probably a way of doing this. Might be a better. It might be nice to have a way of just setting that manually. Let's just start that. Okay. So the rifleman's still inoperable, but we are starting to repairing the center torso. Let's just see what you can have a look in the command center. What happened here, by the way. So yeah, it looks like the rifleman. They did actually start on the rifleman here, fixing the armor, attempting to fix the right torso, replacing a load of the armor that was missed. So they'll gradually put this thing back on the field, and that might be helpful. I don't know how long it's going to take to get the Archer back up. The Archer's in better state than the rifleman, certainly. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, I just had to step away for a moment. So we've got the, yeah, we've pretty much done the repairing for the day, and we've got our people into the infirmary. The other thing that I did was I actually sold, I salvaged, sorry, I sold off a bunch of the wreckage that was left. If we go to the finances, you can see, I've just showed the list. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, yeah, I think actually I think I actually only managed to get the blackjack. Sorry, the rifleman. Yeah, I'm getting confused with another game I was playing. Okay, anyway, Alpha Lance is kind of out of action at the moment, but you know, with the archer being wrecked like this, but Bravo Lance is capable of running. We can advance the day now. So what we're going to do is we'll just hit advance day, go to the command center. Okay, look, and now you see it's corp. We've got some admins. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of people working the admin stuff, and it looks like without failure we actually ordered everything that we need. So yeah, oh look, they're ordering all these different AC-20 ammos all at different times. Anyway, so we should be able to get everything refit fairly soon. I'm not going to read all this stuff, but basically, yeah, all the critical stuff is going to be coming within a week, pretty much by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like 7 days is the outside. Okay. And let's go back to the briefing room. What we're going to do is we're just going to advance the day. Okay, and Corporal Kemeriti Eckhard attempts to fix the mech right arm on the rifleman. Okay, let's go back to the repair bay and just see what needs doing. We actually missed the day there because I was being a bit dense, but never mind. Let's go to instant mass repair, salvage all. Okay. I don't know if you have to... Quite sure how this one works. Performs mass repair salvage immediately on all units using active configuration. Okay. Yeah, actually, it did actually try to do that, look. 3 units had no action performed because there's no valid parts. Units with no valid parts to the Orion, the Hunchback, and the Archer. Yeah, it's just trying to reload stuff. And we've got some unfixable limbs. Ah, okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. So we've got to remove on the rifleman. We've got to remove the damaged limb. So replace the mech head. Yeah, I think you have to scrap the mech head component. We'll wait for the armor to come in. I think. Yeah, we'll wait for the component to come in. Just have. I wasn't quite sure. I should have looked to see how long it was going to be before that head came in. But we'll just wait. These guys will be on the job anyway. They're going to try to fix everything. Weird. We should be able to do this though. Okay. Wow. You needed a 7 and rolled a 2. Repair mech left torso impossible. Oh no. So this is impossible now because we've got an elite person try to do it and now it can't be fixed. What do you do there then? Do you have to take it out? Yeah, I guess so. Whoops. I think I really made a mistake there. Never mind. We got a bad roll. Okay, she failed on that job. Let's try this one. Okay, fix this. I thought it would. I don't really understand how the instant mass repair works. It doesn't seem to do everything. That's kind of strange. Let's go to the rifleman and see if there's anything that we can actually get done here, like replacing the armor. Okay, repair the leg. Got a green tech replacing armor here. That's fine. Let's just get all this done. And now you might find that we're replacing armor on stuff it's going to remove later, but I don't think so. I don't think it will let you do that. Okay, we replaced the large laser. Okay, she failed that. Okay, she replaced it. There we go. Okay. All right. Everything else is looking okay. Saying the archer's undamaged. Yeah, we just can't. The archer's now kind of permanently damaged, so we're gonna have to find a replacement piece for this archer. Look, because yeah, it's got some. You see the left torso? It's got less internals compared to the right torso. So this thing's in a bit of a bad way. We need to find a left. We need to procure a left torso now. So if we go to go to purchase parts. Torso, and then we want 70 tons, and it's left torso, wasn't it? See, it's really detailed. It was left torso, wasn't it? Let me just double check that. Yeah, it's the left torso. Okay. Okay, and we're going to buy one of those. Okay. Now, hopefully, we can actually. It's going to take it. It's going to cost a little bit of time to put this thing together. But with a little bit of luck, we'll get it before the next mission comes up. We've still not been assigned another mission yet, which is good. Okay, yeah, we found a mech left torso that will be delivered in 1 day, and yeah, this other repair work seems to be done too. Yeah, let's get this reload done. Okay, so we managed to reload the Orion. Now let's reload the Hunchback. Okay. Now, have we got the replacement head? No, we've got no replacement head. We just got to wait for that one. We're going to advance the day again. Now, we're on July the 12th, and we said it was going to be the 15th that we could re-roll to see if this pirate will join us. Okay, Celie Harper has given birth to Margaret Harper, a baby girl. She must have been heavily pregnant while she was fighting. Like, I really should have taken her off. Like, yeah, I mean, this one as well. Lieutenant Ika Goat. She shouldn't really be training while she's pregnant. I don't know if we can see. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff we can do. Now, by the way, you can give your characters medals as well. I will talk about that later when we come to do it. But basically, every time that they take part in a combat, you should probably give them a combat medal, right? So, Alpha Lance and Bravo Lance were all involved in combat. So we should probably give those guys. Where are we? Yeah, wait, which one it is now? Oh no, these are campaign awards. Combat action. There we are. So this combat action involved in combat. So when you've got involved in combat, you get an edge, basically. So, and you can use edge in various ways. Like if you fail a dice roll or something, then you can set the edge to save them. So when they've got edge, you can set the edge trigger. So for example, if you get hit in the head, you can use the edge to dodge it, or when you get a through armor critical or an ammo explosion. So for example, somebody who's in an archer, getting an ammo explosion is going to kill him instantly, pretty much. He's going to kill his unit. So getting the edge trigger on the ammo explosion would be a really good thing to do. So I'm probably going to do that. So yeah, he gained 1 edge point for a total of 1. Awarded combat action of the standard award set involved in combat. So basically, you're kind of going to get an edge every time they survive combat, because they get they're getting experience essentially. It's kind of like a little re-roll. Now I don't know I don't know if you get one of those after every single combat. I think you probably just get it once after you've done your first combat, basically. I need to actually check that and see what the community tend to do there, but it's kind of an interesting little mechanic that you can do anyway. The Warhammer is probably going to do the same. I think ammo explosions are probably one thing that will really ruin your day. Although getting a headshot critical as well would be pretty bad. The edge trigger on this one I'm going to go for a through armor crit, I think. For the Ossol. For the Orion, I think we can probably go with an ammo explosion too. Anything that uses ammo, you probably want to use it on that. Same with the Hunchback. Same with the Trebuchet. The Griffin has ammo. Yes, it does. LRM. Oops. Edge trigger, ammo explosion. And then we've got, finally, for the Phoenix Hawk. It's also got machine guns, hasn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to set the edge triggers for that just for now. So yeah, there we go. All right. Interested just to check the unit market. Oh, by the way, somebody. Oh, I'm so sorry. Again, I've forgotten your name. I'm forgetting everybody's names. But somebody reminded me that the contract market, you can actually change the in the game settings. You can change the distance that it's going to look in. so that you're not going to be taking on missions that are massively expensive for your, for travel, because travel's really quite brutal in the price, on your funds initially. So after this episode, I'll reread that. I don't think we're probably going to fight a mission this time. I think I'm just going to have this as a sort of an admin episode. Anyway, let's go through the briefing. Sorry, we'll roll the day on a little bit further. Okay, so we've got a bunch of ammunition. We've got an AC5 that's arrived. Yes, still got to wait for this part for the... we should actually be able to do that now, right? Let's scrap this component. When we remove the left arm, you must scrap the left torso. Yeah, okay. So on the archer, how do we do this? We need to take it to pieces. Oof, how do we do that then? Do we do that in the mech lab? Before you remove the left arm, you must first remove the left arm before you scrap the left torso. How do we do this again? I think it might be in the mech lab. Okay, now say no unit loaded. Let's remove that from the table of equipment. Okay, we can swap ammo, repair status, customize. We go to customize in mech lab, I guess. Okay, right, now we're in the mech lab. So I guess we do it in here. Structure and armor. Now this is how you get into, if you really want to start customizing everything. I just tend to use the base level mechs, but if you really want to start, really getting into the real weeds of the game's mechanic, this includes all the rules that are in the different rule construction manuals as well. Let's just have a look at what we got here. So we need to, I think we have, I'm assuming we have to do it. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm actually going to end the episode here, and because we're at half an hour anyway, what I'll do is I'm going to look up how to, exactly how to remove this stuff. And I've never had to do this before, to be honest. So yeah, I'll figure this out. But we don't really want our archer to be running around with this damage. But we do want to fix it. And I'll figure out how to do it so you're not kind of watching me figure it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. Let me know what you think of the comments. Are you enjoying this series? I know it's kind of a bit of a slow game in a sense, but this is, I'm going to start bringing in a little bit more of the role-playing stuff as we go, and yeah, like, I'm enjoying it, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it too. Let me know if you've got any criticisms. Please let me know as well. Thanks, guys. Take care.